I am surprised because this is so basic. And the biggest fear in professional sports always is that somehow a player would be compromised by a gambler, convinced to shade performance. And all of a sudden, instead of people being able to rely on the fact that games are played with players trying as hard as they can on an even playing field, it becomes wrestling. And so there is a iron wall between gambling and players. It's always been there. As a matter of fact, associating with gamblers is in every standard player contract. It's a thing not to do. So this, even though you and I know there's a bit of hypocrisy here because we now have NFL teams that own part of gambling or fantasy sports sites. We know there's advertising for Indian casinos all over. So the league's a little bit pregnant. But this one last fear, which is that somehow a player would be involved, use inside information, give away trade secrets to a gambler or someone because they ran up big gambling bets. This is the fear because all of a sudden, if fans can't rely on the fact that every player is trying as hard as they can and the rules are the same, then we don't have an athletic competition, we have an exhibition. Question becomes, what information did these players have? And were they sufficiently admonished or warned by their team that they ought not to be involved in gambling in a variety of different situations? If they were told that, then they just went ahead and violated rules. If they weren't told that, then they have to be more persistent in getting that whole concept across. So I'm not sure what the fact situation is there, but either way, it's a bad look for the league.